Who are the real game changers who will define the T20 World Cup? Are traditional stats enough to identify the most impactful players? Can a new metric or formula predict the players who will decide matches? As the T20 World Cup approaches, the world's attention turns to the elite cricketers who will battle it out for glory. But beyond the star-studded lineups, there lies a hidden factor that can determine the fate of teams: the most influential player. At the Game Changers, we have developed a groundbreaking metric called the Game Changer Score, GCS, that quantifies a player's impact on match outcomes. By analysing a vast array of data, including historical performances, recent form, fan and player sentiment, and situational impact, the GCS identifies the players who are most likely to change the course of a game. What is the Game Changer Score and how is it calculated? The GCS is a composite metric that considers multiple factors such as batting, bowling, and fielding contributions. It takes into account a player's consistency, big match temperament, and ability to perform under pressure. The GCS is not just about statistics, but also about the intangible qualities that separate game changers from ordinary players. We aim to apply our GCS metric to each player in every squad at the T20 World Cup and gain some insight on which individuals and which teams will still be around come the Super 8s and finals. So who are India's game changers? Kicking off our video series, we have applied the GCS to the Indian team, and the results are intriguing. While some of the names may come as no surprise, there are a few unexpected players who emerge as potential game changers. In the coming weeks, we will unveil our GCS rankings for all the participating players and teams, offering cricket fans an exclusive insight into who they should watch out for during the World Cup. The Game Changer Score is a revolutionary tool that brings a new dimension to cricket analysis. By identifying the players who have the greatest influence on match outcomes, we aim to enhance the viewing experience for fans and provide valuable insights to teams and coaches. A brief history of the T20 World Cup. The ICC Men's T20 World Cup is an international men's 2020 cricket tournament organised by the International Cricket Council, ICC. The tournament was first held in 2007 and has been held every 2 years since then, with the exception of 2020 when it was postponed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The United States has never hosted the T20 World Cup, but has participated in the tournament twice in 2010 and 2021. The team's best result was reaching the Super 8 stage in 2010. The 2024 T20 World Cup will be the 9th edition of the tournament and will be jointly hosted by the United States and the West Indies. It will be the first time that the United States has hosted a major ICC event. The history of the T20 World Cup can be traced back to 1979, when the ICC first proposed a global 2020 tournament. The proposal was met with mixed reactions from member countries, and it was not until 2007 that the inaugural tournament was finally held in South Africa. The T20 World Cup has quickly become one of the most popular cricket tournaments in the world, with the 2021 edition attracting a global television audience of over 1.5 billion people. The tournament has also been a major financial success, with the ICC generating over $2 billion in revenue from the 2016 and 2021 editions combined. Imagine if we could forecast who the key players are going to be for each team for the tournament, and even provide some insight on how these individuals are going to perform for each match. Applying the Game Changer Score, GCS. In order to create the Game Changer Score, we gathered data from every match played by every player in our dataset. This data was then cleaned to focus on specific formats, such as T20, T20 International ODI, and Test matches. Once the data was cleaned, it was normalised to ensure that bowlers, wicket-keepers, batters, and fielding specialists could all be assessed on the same basis. This was done by converting all of the data points into a common scale. In addition to the traditional data points, we also assessed and modelled non-traditional data, such as a player's impact on the game through their running between the wickets, their ability to take quick singles, their ability to hit boundaries at key moments, even their social media, traditional media and public sentiment. Finally, we applied weighting to each of the 15 metrics that we used to calculate the Game Changer Score. This weighting was based on the venue, the opposition, and the context of the specific match. By combining all of these data points and metrics, we were able to create the Game Changer score, which is a comprehensive measure of a player's impact on the game. What does the GCS tell us about Team India? Let's apply GCS to India's squad for this World Cup. We've crunched the numbers, and here are the top 3 players who stand out as game changers. At number 3, we have the legendary Virat Kohli. His consistent performance and ability to chase down scores make him a crucial player according to the GCS. With a score of 4.997, this is a very high game changer score in comparison to the most influential player in the Indian team who achieved a score of 5.535. In recent years, Virat Kohli has had a significant impact on T20 cricket matches, altering and shaping outcomes with his exceptional performances. Some key moments include leading the Royal Challengers Bangalore, RCB, to the finals of the 2016 Indian Premier League, IPL, amassing over 900 runs in the tournament. In the T20 World Cup in 2022 against Pakistan, Kohli scored an unbeaten 82 runs off 53 balls, leading India to a thrilling victory in the final over, chasing down Pakistan's total. In the 2024 edition of the IPL against the eventual finalists, the Rajasthan Royals, Kohli played a pivotal role by scoring an unbeaten 113 off 72 balls, ensuring a comprehensive win for RCB. Kohli's consistent performances, leadership and ability to perform in high-pressure situations have made him a game-changer in T20 cricket. Can you guess who might be next in the GCS ranking for India? If you guessed Ravindra Jadeja, then you were right. Jadu is a beast in T20 cricket. This guy can do it all. He's a lefty who bats in the middle order and can hit the ball a mile. He's also a great bowler, a lefty spinner who knows how to put the ball exactly where he wants it. And if that's not enough, he's also a great fielder with some amazing catches in the outfield. These all-round abilities see Jadeja achieve a score of 5.035, highlighting his crucial contribution with the bat and ball and in the field, having taken more than 120 catches and affected more runs outs than almost anyone in the game. Some key moments in his recent T20 career include: in the 2024 IPL season, Jadeja made significant contribution both with the bat and the ball for Chennai Super Kings, CSK. One of the standout performances was his achievement during a match against Kolkata Knight Riders, where he became the first player in IPL history to take 3 wickets, hold 2 catches, and win the Player of the Match award in the same game. Jadeja's batting prowess was also on display in the season opener against Royal Challengers Bangalore, where he completed 100 sixes in the IPL, forming a match-winning partnership with Shivam Dube to chase a target of 174 runs. Drum roll, please. I'm so excited to share with you who our GCS believes is the top performer for the Indian team. And it's none other than the skipper himself, Rohit Sharma. Now, I know some of you might be surprised by this, especially considering his recent performance in the 2024 IPL for the Mumbai Indians, where he even got replaced as captain by Hardik Pandya. But hold your horses, because despite that, Rohit's contributions with the bat in big games, his explosive hitting, and his history as a leader have all added up to give him the top spot in the Game Changer score, with a whopping 5.535. Despite his normal lean season in IPL 2024, there are several highlights in Sharma's T20 career that emphasise his game-changing potential. Rohit holds the record for the most sixes in T20 internationals by any player. Rohit Sharma has scored 4 centuries in T20 international matches, the most by any player in the format. His highest score in T20 internationals is 118 against Sri Lanka in 2017. As the captain of the Mumbai Indians, he has led the team to 5 IPL titles, the most by any team in the league. So, there's the 3 players most likely to change the game for India in the coming T20 World Cup. Each of these players has the ability to single-handedly influence the outcome of a game for the Indian team. But wait, there's more. We've also got a few underdogs who we think are underrated and could totally make a difference for India in the World Cup. Surprise selection number 1. Rishabh Pant is a total rock star on the cricket field, with his fearless batting and slick glove work behind the stumps. He started playing first-class cricket back in 2015 when he was just 18 and quickly became a star player for India across all formats. But then, life threw him a curveball in 2022 when he had a bad car accident and got seriously injured. But guess what? He bounced back like a champ and was back on the field within 10 months. You know, he's known for his aggressive batting style, hitting all kinds of shots and scoring runs like the boss. He's even scored centuries in all 3 formats of international cricket. Shock selection 2 is bowler and handy batsman Axar Patel, whose miserly economy rate in recent T20 of under 7 per over and clever fielding, along with important contributions later in the batting order, see him score 3.586 more than any other bowling all-rounder. Do we know if the Game Changer score works? How effective has the Game Changer score been at predicting performance and outcomes? Well, it is early days and we do not have a lot of data to prove the effectiveness of the GCS at identifying key influencers in a cricket match. An early indicator is the performance of Rohit Sharma and Rishabh Pant in the recent T20 World Cup match against Ireland, where these 2 stars led the Indian team to a crushing victory. Time will tell, but we will be taking a lot of interest in the performance of these players at the T20 World Cup and the Major League Cricket tournament in the United States, starting in July this year, right after the World Cup. What will be most interesting is the change in GCS for each player as the data is refreshed with results from the T20 World Cup. There are some possible shortcomings in the GCS also, which we will be watching closely over the next few weeks. For example, what does a score of 5.535 mean alongside, or in relation to a score of 3.585? Also, how dynamic is the GCS? Does each game and each individual performance greatly affect the score? What do you think? What are the possible limitations and pitfalls of the Game Changer score? And what about your predictions for the GCS? So what do you think? Who are going to be key players, the most influential for Team India in the upcoming T20 World Cup? Will Axar Patel and Rishabh Pant prove to be key influences and surprises? Do you think India is effectively utilising its bench strength in T20 cricket, or are there deserving players who are consistently overlooked? Could our GCS identify players outside of this squad who should be considered for a place in the team? Which performance by an Indian cricketer do you think was the most game-changing in T20 history? Was it a well-timed innings, a crucial spell of bowling, or a brilliant fielding effort? What factors did you consider when naming this game-changing moment or player? And most interestingly, does a combined GCS for individual players, when totaled, indicate the team most likely to win or influence the outcome of the T20 World Cup? Don't miss out on the excitement of the T20 World Cup. Subscribe to our channel now and be the first to know who the game-changing players will be for Team India. Our Game Changer Score, GCS, is a groundbreaking metric that will give you an edge in predicting the outcome of matches. So, hit that subscribe button and join us on this incredible journey. What next for the Game Changer Score? The Game Changer Score, GCS, is a revolutionary metric that quantifies a player's impact on match outcomes in T20 cricket. By analysing a vast array of data, including historical performances, recent form, and situational impact, the GCS identifies the players who are most likely to change the course of a game. In this episode, we applied the GCS to the Indian team and identified the top 3 game changers: Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, and Ravindra Jadeja. These players have consistently performed at a high level and have the ability to turn the game in India's favour. The GCS is a valuable tool for analysing T20 cricket and identifying the players who are most likely to make a difference. By understanding the GCS, fans can gain a deeper appreciation of the game and make more informed predictions about the outcome of matches. We hope you enjoyed this episode of The Game Changers. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more insights into the world of T20 cricket.